Hello girls, long time no see. I know I've been really busy and I was just updating my Italian channel, but I don't know. It's not fair that I neglect this one because I really love this channel and I really want it to be like more, but whatever. I haven't been speaking English like in a long time, so this video is gonna be a little bit, I get stuck sometimes. Anyway, since I really love fall time, I wanted to do the fall tag that I saw on Simply Kenna. I saw Simply Kenna's video, and she does something like this every year. So I think this is like the third year in a row that she does it, and I really liked and enjoyed her video. And I'm not gonna drink a coffee right now because it's 11 in the morning and I already had 2 espressos and an Americano. So I'm not gonna have another coffee because I'm gonna have like a stroke or something. Anyway, what I want to do is just go straight to the answers, and I'll write them down below if maybe some of you want to answer in the comments, or if you want to do a video, you just let me know so I can come and check your video. Anyway, let's start. So, spooky autumn or cozy autumn? I'm gonna say fall because I'm not really sure how to pronounce autumn. I think it's right, but I know I have like a weird accent, so anyway, my lipstick is Black Male Comfort Matte from Urban Decay. So spooky autumn or cozy autumn? Both, because I love spooky stuff and because I love cozy stuff. See this jacket? I love it so much. It's really long because it's from H&M Men, because they didn't have the girl one in the store when I went there. So it's like the girl told me it's practically the same, so I don't care. So I got an M from the M size from H&M. I got this jacket from them and I love it. It was 35 euro. So I really love cozy stuff. This is like a jacket I'm gonna use until we really don't need to use like heavy jackets. And I love it because it has a hoodie, it's black, it's really long because it covers my booty, and that's what I was looking for. I have one that is like a plaid, fantasy, how you say that, like it's plaid, it's like gray and a little bit of blue and a little bit of red. I know it doesn't sound like nice, but it's cute. But I wanted something black because I always wear black, even if it's not Wednesdays. Okay, so both spooky and cozy because I love spooky stuff. I love watching spooky movies. I read spooky books. I do spooky stuff, and I also love cozy because I like the long jackets. I like the blankets. I like the candles. I like the hot tea or hot coffee. I like the soups. So yes, cozy too. Then a fall activity you like to try. I would really love to go pumpkin. How you say that? Pumpkin picking, pumpkin. Okay, you say pumpkin picking. Not apple picking because seriously, no. I don't like apples that much, so I love pumpkins. I have 2 small ones. We have some in the garden and we're eating them, and right now they're green, so they're outside in the sun, so they can turn orange and they get a little bit more sweet. But I bought 2 small ones. Here's the thing, in Italy Halloween is not like a really big deal, and I get that. So we don't really have a lot of pumpkins like for decor purposes. We have pumpkins to eat. So what I do, I don't carve them because I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at it. So what I do, I just go with a Sharpie and I draw like faces on my pumpkins, and then I'll just eat them because you don't need the outside, so who cares? Then I did like a drawing with a Sharpie. I don't care. So you can do that because you're not gonna eat it. You're not gonna eat the outside. So yeah, we don't have ones for decoration like we have in the US, and I used to buy when I lived in the US. So yeah, it looks like I have like a bush here, but I don't have hair here. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I would love to do pumpkin carving, pumpkin picking, trick or treat, but I can't do that because in Italy, as I was saying, Halloween is not a big deal. So ghoul, ghost, or monsters? Ghosts. I don't like monsters because I don't believe in them. I don't like ghouls because I don't really get them. I don't really like follow the ghoul stuff. I don't even know what a ghoul is, so whatever. I love ghosts. Not that I love them, that I want some in my house. I already had an experience with that, and no. In my old channel, I had a video in English where I told my story with ghosts, and maybe one day I'll do it. I'll just do the video again so I can tell you the story. Yes, sometimes, okay, monsters, no, because even if, like, let's say I love supernatural and obviously they're monsters, but no, in real life, or if I have to watch like a spooky movie, a horror movie, the only thing that a little bit scares me is ghosts, because they exist, so it's something I can relate to, like a haunted house or crazy ghosts, that can happen. So that's the only thing I like in movies, because it can really happen. Monsters to me are like ridiculous, like yeah, well, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna like see like a monster or something, like no, it's not gonna happen. So gore, supernatural, thriller. I love thriller movies when it's like a psychological thriller, like with crazy people or serial killers, because again, that's something that can happen, so it fucking scares me. Sorry for the fucking. And supernatural, of course, because yes, of course. Something you're excited to wear this fall. This jacket, it's new. I've been wearing it like for 10 days straight because that's when I got it. And in Sicily, it's not even that like cold yet, but it's okay. You can wear this. I'm not gonna sweat in it, but like I have like a t-shirt on there. You can really dress bulky right now because it's not that cold. Something you're excited to do. Okay, this and my boots I can wear. Right now I'm just going around with my white and black all-star Converse because with my boots, even if I use ankle boots, I don't it's not cold yet, so my feet are gonna get like sweaty and stuff, and I don't like that. Song that reminds you of fall. One song that reminds me of fall is Always, Always Wake Me Up When September Ends, and it makes me so sad. That song makes me so, for like personal reason. And another song from Green Day that doesn't even make any fucking sense with fall, but it's what's it called, the title? I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Yeah, that to me is like the beginning of fall. I don't know why. What did you dress up as last Halloween? Last Halloween I was in New York and I was Alice in Wonderland's mother because Emma was Alice in Wonderland for Halloween last year, because we were in New York. So we went trick-or-treating in my area, because when I go to New York, I go at my father's house, and he still lives where I used to live when I was a kid. So that's 18th Avenue in Brooklyn and Bensonhurst. So I went trick-or-treating there, and a friend of mine told me, you're stupid because they don't give you anything there. Okay, that wasn't that bad with all the candy and the stuff, but Emma was 1 year old. So she didn't have anything, like no lollipops, no candy, no chocolate. I ate it all. Me, my grandmother, we ate it all. But she told me I have to go to Dyker Heights. But you know what it is? I went trick-or-treating in the stores because I was alone with Emma when we went trick-or-treating. We weren't like with family or friends. So I felt like a little weird to knock on doors, or, you know, I used to do that when I was a kid, when we used to live in New York. But I was a kid, so it wasn't me like knocking on the door, it was mom. So I didn't feel comfortable doing that because I grew up here in Italy. We don't do that. And I felt like a little bit embarrassed, like I was bagging or something. Begging or something, so I wasn't really comfortable. But on 18th Avenue, in like, there was a lot of kids going around in stores, going in and out from stores, so I felt like a little bit better. But it's all Chinese stores. I don't want to be racist, but they're like a little bit stingy. They gave us like a lot of Chinese candy that I didn't even understand what freaking flavor they were, so I ended up throwing it away because I didn't know what it was. So yeah, wasn't like, yeah. When we went into Villa Abate, the Italian pastry, they gave us cannoli. I'm not, that's because they weren't handing out cannoli, obviously, but they're Sicilian. So when I went in, I had like my bag full of these Chinese candies, and I was talking to my grandmother, and I told her in Italian, and then you can, from my accent, you know I'm from Sicily. When I speak Italian, you know, even when I'm speaking English. Anyway, I told her, oh my God, look at all this candy. I don't even know what flavor it is. There's nothing for Emma here. And the guy turns around and gives us a cannoli. He gave one cannoli to me, one to Nonna, and they gave Emma, because she was 1 year old, they gave her a cookie, an Italian cookie. So he was like, okay, you know what? I'll do a trick-or-treat for you. Don't worry. You're from Italy. Don't worry. We'll give you this. Because I told them I'm Italian. I don't live there anymore. I live in Italy. So he was like, yeah, you know what? I can't give you candies. I'm going to give you a cannoli. It was good. But obviously in Italy, nothing beats the cannoli we have here. Anyway. So yeah, I was Alice in Wonderland's mother. Would you prefer your arms or legs to be chilly? Legs. I hate when my arms are like cold, like I'm outside, it's windy and stuff, and my arms are, I hate that. I'll prefer like having like a long jacket or like a long sleeve sweater or t-shirt, and maybe I have like a skirt or something, a long skirt or a short skirt with, you know, my legs out. That's okay, but my arms, no, I don't want them cold. Favorite serial killer? My favorite serial killer, maybe, I don't really have a favorite serial killer, but I don't remember her name, but she was the first American female serial killer, and that one really shocked me because she was crazy. She was fucking crazy. Then there's another one. She was in Sicily. She used to melt people and make soap with it, and I think with the bones she made soap. I don't know, something like that. I don't remember her name. I'm not really into serial killer. Like, okay, I watch Supernatural. That has like, sometimes they like dealt with once they deal with serial killers ghosts. That this was a real story though. And or the Monster of Milwaukee, that one, I saw it recently, his story in Georgia Marie's channel, and she was talking about that. I heard my mom once talk about this guy because I think he was around when we lived in the US. So yeah, she probably heard it at the news. Once I heard her talking with her friends, like, oh yeah, the Monster of Milwaukee, and that he was like a cannibal or something. But I'm not really into serial killers, so I don't know. I watch a lot of videos from Gabilosis or from Georgia Marie, or random stuff, random videos I watch on YouTube with their stories, but that's it. I really don't get like really interested in it. Favorite thing to do in a graveyard? Okay, I have a lot of respect for graveyards, so I really don't think of it like a place to go and do stuff. So before my sister died, when I was like a teenager stuff, you would go there and be like, oh yeah, I can go in the chapels, or I can walk around in the dark and don't get scared, that I can do dares with friends. But since my sister died, I don't even go to the graveyard because I'm so angry inside myself. Like, I don't even feel like going to the graveyard because I don't accept that my sister isn't there. So I don't really have like a nice relationship with graveyards. Ever been on a supernatural tour? No. When I lived in the US, I wanted to go to this tour to Salem, but I never got to go there, so that's a bummer, but whatever, it's okay. I think I'm gonna go one day. I really want to go there and take the tour and stuff. Favorite autumn leaf. I don't really have a favorite autumn leaf. When I was a kid, I used to collect leaves when we lived in the US, because at school they used to ask us for leaves so we can do like posters and decorations and stuff. Here they don't give a crap about like doing fall autumny stuff. So here right now in Sicily, everything is still green. It's like what is it today? October 9th, and everything is still green. People still goes to the beach, because like in those areas it's still hot and like the water is really, really nice. So it's not like that. We're not really into fall yet, so everything is great. We don't have like orange leaves. I don't really do that here. But my favorite one will be like the maple leaf. I like that. Yeah, go Canada. But yeah, like that shape of leaf, but I really don't have any in my house. Yeah, actually I do have it. Let me see if I can show you right here. Do you see it? Like wait. Okay, right here. Like that's a fall decoration with little leaves. What is your favorite fall food? Soup or pizza? Because I eat more pizza in the fall because I like to do it. So that's so Italian. I like to do it. Yeah, I like to bake pizza, or I like to bake these cakes like angel cake, pound cake, coffee cake, crumbles, shit like that. So yeah, that's my favorite. But most of all, soup, like with pastina, with little pasta in it, or rice. So yeah, that's what I really like. But I'm on the keto diet, so no, I can do like some kind of soups. Sometimes on the cheat day I'll eat pizza if I do it, I make it. But yeah, favorite fall makeup look. This dark eyes, dark lips, dark nail polish. Yes, that's me. The sound of falling rain or crackling fireplace. Okay, my mom has a fireplace. It's really nice, and I really enjoy staying in the living room with the fireplace and everything. But every night in my house, we have the sound of falling rain to fall asleep. Emma loves it. I love it. Emma is used to it because I used to do that even before I had her. Like, it's something I always had, because I hate sleeping like in silence, like deep silence. I hate that. So we put on falling rain. Like, I have an app on my phone, and I really love it. I really enjoy it. We're really used to it, and we put it really loud. Like, we don't bother the neighbors, but it's really loud because I like to cover the sounds from outside, because I live near the police station, so there's a little bit of noise. And then we have I live in a small building, so you can hear like the neighbors. Like right now, they do this at nighttime sometimes. So yeah, I use that to cover up the noises. I use that even on Emma's afternoon nap, so I can wash the dishes, I can watch TV or watch some videos, or if the neighbors are making noise, it covers up so she can sleep like peacefully. It doesn't get woke up. And that's that's it. So these are all the questions. I'm sorry if the video goes a little bit slow because I have to think before I speak, and I do mistakes even if I think about it. But as you know, I don't really practice my English every day. Like, yes, some words, some sentences, but it's not like I sit down and I speak English all day long. No. So it's not like really, doesn't really flow. Anyway, I hope I kept you a little bit of company. If you want to do this, you'll find the questions. I put them in the info box for you. If you want to answer them instead of doing a video, if you do a video, just leave me the link to your video so I will come and check it out. And I'll link obviously Simply Kenna's video because it's the right thing to do because I got it from her. And that's it. So I'll just see you in the next video. I would really love if you'll subscribe and follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link down below. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, girls.